Hello beautiful people, I'm back again with another video. I thought I'd start this high energy only because I realized the last video it was a bit more on the chill side, and I wanted to shake things up a little bit and bring some energy back to this channel because I didn't want to start off with a high and then just deteriorate. I'm really trying to push more content out there, more great things, more advice, more banter, more wisdom, everything, and just grow. So I thought if we're on the topic of growth, I would talk about age, turning 20, what that has meant for me and what challenges that has brought being 20. Because when you're younger, you feel like 20, you're gonna have a house, you're gonna be married. It's ridiculous, but you really do feel like that. And you know, you don't understand when people older you are laughing at you like, oh, you're so young, you don't know. You thought, you know, let's discuss the 20s. It's an age of a lot of growth, a lot of confusion, a lot of mistakes, a lot of L's, a lot of memories basically that will set you up for the rest of your life. So I thought, let's talk about the 20s. In turning 20, I just thought to myself, I can't lie to you, that's literally what I thought in my head. I thought to myself, am I really where I want to be? It's a flaw, because it shouldn't be, am I where I want to be when I'm 20? It should be, what should I be doing now that I'm 20? Because in dwelling in your idealistic views of what you should be doing, oh, I want to be 25 on 25 mil and all of this stuff, sometimes we just have to be not even just realistic, but we have to be strategic, and we have to think, are things really operating on our timing, or are we just making the best of the time that we have? And I guess that's it. As long as you're resourceful, then spending time thinking, am I where I want to be, it's a waste of time at the end of the day, because in the time where you're saying, am I where I want to be, you can be asking yourself, what can I do to get to where I want to be? Because sometimes in asking yourself that question, it just throws you off, and that's happened to me too many times. And it's when you start doubting yourself and doubting your journey and doubting your strengths and doubting, you know, your capabilities, that you end up slipping back into old habits, because you think, well, I'm not where I want to be, so what's the point? I'm not getting the results I desire, so what's the point? The guys that made the airplane that me and you go, people are going to do cheeky trips to Dubai and all sorts, that them same guys that made that aeroplane, they must have failed hundreds and hundreds of times. You can look it up before it worked. And now everybody has complete trust and faith in the fact that airplanes are going to get them from one destination in the world to the next. If that doesn't show you that as long as you work towards your passion and your drive, and you can feel it innately inside you, what is meant for you will be for you. It doesn't matter how many setbacks, how many times, like, unfortunately, that's just life. Unfortunately, circumstances happen. Unfortunately, you're not just the only one in this world. There's so many people occupying this world, which means there's so many factors that go into whether something is gonna succeed the first time or is gonna succeed the 100th time. Some people get it right the first time, and a lot of people don't, and that's okay too. And in being 20, you just have to accept that, and you just have to keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, because unfortunately you may not see the results as soon as you turn 20, and unfortunately not everyone's going to be 25 on 25 mil. But what we can do is we can have the work rate of someone that has 25 mil and is trying to make 25 mil and is trying to sustain 25 mil, because that's what the 20s are all about. Freedom. We don't have the baggage of what a 30-year-old may have. Well, most of us don't. So we need to utilize whatever privilege it is that we have in this current moment. We all have privileges and we all have disadvantages, but you just have to play to your privilege. That's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing at all. And the sooner we realize that, the better our journeys will be as young adults. And I'm really preaching to the choir. I'm preaching to myself right now. In doing this YouTube stuff, it's a way of me exploring and navigating through this time period. And yeah, man, it's not easy. You just have to make the most of whatever you've been gifted with, basically, is what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to know why man ain't subscribed. What? Is man not good enough for you? What?
Gunman from I don't play games.
Yeah.
Batman, now I'm out on the race.
Yeah.
I roll out, then look off the rave.
What? No ping ping, nobody don't text me. Yeah. If I don't try vex me. So at the end of the day, after that, I think you know what you need to do. You need to subscribe at the end of the day. So what? I'm not really trying to hear all the talking. Just subscribe. Get me? It's that simple, to be honest. What are you saying, Jerridah? Like, what? What, did man help you out? Like, all these waste mans that decided not to subscribe. Don't be too aggressive. Don't be too aggressive, alright? Like, I respect them. I respect them. I know that it's just going to take some time for them to subscribe. You know, don't hurt them. Like, we don't need this. What, am I onto them? Am I onto them? We don't need guns. No to violence, alright? Alright, cool, cool. Thank you. Sorry, guys, sorry. It's a problem. I think they know it's not me.